The unfolding drama. Keir Starmer's controversial choices and their implications. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's riveting edition of British Standpoint, where we dissect the political landscape that shapes our nation. Grab your tea, settle in, and brace yourselves for a whirlwind of shocking revelations, fiery debates, and insights into the very heart of British politics. Today, we will delve into Keir Starmer's recent missteps that have not only rattled the Labour Party, but also ignited a fierce debate about the future of British overseas territories. Starmer's slip-up. A storm brewing? Keir Starmer, the leader of the Labour Party, has never been shy about making headlines, sometimes for the right reasons, and other times for glaring miscalculations. His latest slip-up during a live broadcast has sent ripples through the internet and raised eyebrows across the political spectrum. With his refusal to categorically state whether Labour would protect other British overseas territories after the recent handover of the Chagos Islands to Mauritius, Starmer has opened a Pandora's box of concerns regarding national sovereignty. In 1814, the Chagos Islands were firmly under British control. However, in a controversial deal that the government claims would enhance global security, these islands, including the strategically vital Diego Garcia, which hosts a key military base, were signed away. This transaction has reignited long-standing tensions and has the potential to redefine Britain's role on the world stage. The questions on everyone's lips. When pressed by reporters on whether any more British territories would be relinquished, Starmer's response was, to say the least, ambiguous. He emphasised the importance of securing the military base, but failed to provide a solid guarantee for other territories. The single most important thing was ensuring that we had a secure base, he stated, alluding to the significance of Diego Garcia, but stopping short of addressing the elephant in the room, the future of Britain's remaining overseas territories. In the aftermath of Starmer's comments, Argentina wasted no time in reaffirming its claim over the Falkland Islands, which it calls the Malvinas. The Argentine Foreign Minister, Diana Mondino, praised the Chagos deal as a step toward ending outdated practices, essentially suggesting that the UK's grasp on its territories is slipping. The political implications of this exchange are profound, raising questions about national pride and the safeguarding of British interests overseas. Backlash from all corners. The reaction to Starmer's remarks has been swift and vehement. Former Conservative Defence Secretary Grant Shapps did not mince words, claiming that Starmer's inability to firmly protect British interests could have dire consequences. "We are lucky Starmer wasn't in charge when Argentina invaded the Falklands. He would have handed them over on a silver platter," he asserted. Such statements not only challenge Starmer's leadership, but also fuel the perception that the Labour Party is unfit to govern during turbulent times. Boris Johnson, the former Prime Minister, added fuel to the fire by accusing Starmer of political correctness gone awry. "What is this claim? It's total nonsense. Why are we doing this? It's sheer political correctness, a desire to look like the good guys," he declared on GB News. The argument posits that a desperate attempt to distance the current government from its imperial past may jeopardise Britain's international standing. Calls for parliamentary debate. Amidst the rising tensions, Nigel Farage has called for a parliamentary vote on the Chagos Islands decision, insisting that no government should surrender sovereignty without a thorough debate. "It's a matter of principle," he asserted, echoing a sentiment shared by many who believe that such pivotal decisions should not be made lightly. So, what do you think? Is Starmer's leadership on shaky ground, or does he have a plan we're not yet privy to? Let us know in the comments below. The congestion charge controversy. More fuel for the fire. But the drama doesn't stop at overseas territories. The political scene in the UK is rife with contention, especially regarding Mayor Sadiq Khan's recent announcement about the congestion charge. From December 2025, electric vehicles will no longer be exempt from the congestion charge in London. a move that has drawn ire from environmentalists and ordinary citizens alike. Former Top Gear presenter Quentin Wilson has come out swinging against the proposal, advocating for the continuation of the exemption to foster the adoption of electric vehicles. He argues that it's far more beneficial for London's air quality to have electric cars on the roads, even if they add to congestion, than it is to revert to petrol and diesel vehicles. His sentiments echo the frustrations of many who see the removal of the exemption as a regressive step in the fight against air pollution. The public's outrage. Do you know how ludicrous this sounds? Paying for clean air, one driver exclaimed in frustration. Many believe that the congestion charge should incentivize greener choices, not penalize them. The potential burden on those who have invested in electric vehicles could significantly undermine the progress made towards cleaner air in London. Transport for London, TfL, has defended the decision, claiming it's necessary to manage traffic and maintain the effectiveness of the congestion charge. Yet, many Londoners feel betrayed, arguing that they have made sacrifices for a greener future, only to be hit with new fees. The sentiment has become a rallying cry, with citizens demanding transparency and fairness in the policies that impact their lives. Royal news, titles and traditions. Meanwhile, in lighter news, Princess Beatrice is set to welcome her second child. But there's a twist. This child, like her first, will not receive a royal title. This situation has sparked conversations about the monarchy's rules regarding titles, particularly as they apply to female royals. With Beatrice being a princess but not able to pass on a princely title, many are questioning the implications of this traditionalist approach. The royal family has always been a topic of intrigue in the UK, and this latest development is no exception. As the country grapples with pressing political issues, many are also keenly interested in how royal traditions continue to evolve, or not. The fact that Beatrice's children will be among the growing list of royals without titles raises eyebrows about the future of the monarchy and its relevance in modern society. The gender debate, a title too far. This royal situation is more than a simple title. It's a reflection of the ongoing gender debate that permeates society. The fact that only male heirs can pass down titles raises questions about gender equality within the royal family itself. Is it time for the monarchy to reconsider its archaic traditions? Should royal titles be gender neutral, allowing for a more equitable structure within the royal lineage? The discussions are lively, with opinions sharply divided. As many celebrate the strides made toward equality in various aspects of society, the monarchy stands as a relic of the past, holding on to traditions that many see as outdated. While some argue that the monarchy needs to modernize to remain relevant, others feel that these traditions are part of what makes the royal family unique and worthy of preservation. The growing divide, class and titles. Moreover, the conversation around royal titles taps into deeper societal issues concerning class and privilege. In an era where discussions about social mobility and class divisions are at the forefront, the distinction of royal titles represents a divide that many argue perpetuates inequality. As more citizens push for a fairer society, the perception of the monarchy could face increased scrutiny. The scrutiny surrounding Princess Beatrice's new child highlights how the public's attitudes toward the royal family are evolving. Many are beginning to question whether the title holds any significance in contemporary society. As more citizens begin to grapple with these themes, the royal family may find itself at a crossroads, one that could lead to a dramatic re-evaluation of its role in British culture. Conclusion: the road ahead. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear that the landscape of British politics is fraught with tension, controversy, and heated debates. Keir Starmer finds himself at a critical juncture, facing not only external pressures, but also internal strife within the Labour Party. With questions surrounding national sovereignty and a mounting backlash over environmental policies, the coming weeks will be pivotal. What do you think about the direction in which Starmer is taking the Labour Party? Are we witnessing the dawn of a new political era, or is this merely a precursor to greater turmoil? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. In an era where every decision has significant ramifications, the choices made by political leaders like Starmer will echo throughout history. As the country watches closely, the stakes have never been higher. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more riveting British content, and join the conversation. Until next time, keep your eyes on the ever-evolving drama within our political landscape. Thank you for tuning in, and take care.